So my kid came home and talked to me about how they had somebody come into their class today and talk about needs versus wants and money. And I was like, awesome. So what you need is food, clothing, and shelter. What you want is, hey, I want to go to this baseball game. And I was like, let's delve into that. So for food, and I think about it, I'm like, well, in the food category, there's need and there's want. So you need to go to the grocery store and buy food items, right? You want to go out to a fancy restaurant, and when you go to a fancy restaurant, you're paying for them to buy the food. You're paying for a chef to cook the food. You're paying for that restaurant to pay rent. You're paying for the guy to serve it to you. You're paying for the guy to bus the table, and you're paying for the guy to wash the dishes. So yes, you need food, but you want someone else to do all that work. Because at home, guess who does all that work? So, okay, so there's food. So there's different versions. There's you need to go to the grocery store and buy food, but you want to go out to eat and have someone else do all the work. So food, clothing. So you need clothes. You definitely need clothes. I have the same 3 pairs of jeans that fit me right now that I rotate and that I wear. And I wear a lot of the same t-shirt. I use Amazon merch. I love creating designs there. And I buy my designs to test them out to see if I like them or not. So I have like 4 versions of the I'm on Vocal Rest t-shirt. I like it. It's comfy. I wear the shirt. And I'm like, well, mommy wears the same clothes a lot because I like them and I don't care what people think. I mean, I do kind of care what people think. I love dressing up, right? So if I want to dress up, to go to a birthday party or go to some fancy event, I love wearing a fancy dress. So I'm very 2 extremes. I'm either like, I'm cash, I don't care what people think, or I want to wear a fancy dress. And so clothes, like you need to wear clothes, but you can buy clothes at Walmart or Target. Or it's like, you can buy clothes that cost a lot. And I'm like, there's a whole advertising industry that is telling you you are not enough. So the whole point of the advertising industry is like, if you buy X, you will feel Y. So you are not cool enough. So if you buy X, my product, you will feel Y. You will feel cool, part of a group, part of a community. As humans, that's what we need. We need community. We need to feel part of something. We need that connection. So advertising industry, if you buy my makeup, it will make you feel beautiful because you are not beautiful without this makeup. Like, that is what a whole industry is doing. And they are really good with it and they understand psychology and it works. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, you can just buy clothes at Walmart, but why don't I do that? Because I care about what I look like and I care about other people. Well, why do I care? Because I want to wear things that are in fashion. I mean, yes, I like wearing things in fashion because it makes me feel good. I love getting dressed up and it makes me feel good internally, but someone can make a shirt for $5 and you can sell it at Walmart for $10, right? Without a label on it. But then there are industries that take that same $5 shirt and slap their logo on it and sell it for like $25 or $50 just because it has a certain brand name on it. And people, I guess, need that or want that to make them feel good about themselves because they don't feel good about themselves or feel like they belong or feel like they need something to belong. And I'm literally telling my kid this. And as I'm talking about it, I'm like, this is so absurd. I'm like, this is absurd. Like, why? I don't know why I've never really thought about it like that. So food, clothing, shelter. So yes, I need a place to stay. I need a bed under a roof. That would be lovely. Whether it is a mattress in an apartment with 4 people or a twin bed in a 2-bedroom or a house, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath house. You know, do you need the big fancy mansion? No. Do you want the big fancy mansion? Maybe. Do you need a mattress and a pillow and a roof? Nope, that's what you need. But people want fancy shelter. So there's food. There's fancy food and there's economical food. There's clothing. There's fancy clothing. There's economical clothing. And there's shelter. There's fancy shelter and there's economical shelter. Who are you trying to impress? I love how David Bach and Susie Orman, I think they say, we use money that we don't have to buy things that we don't need to impress people that we don't even like. It's so true. Why do we have so much debt in this country? Why do we feel like we need to live this beautiful Instagram life to prove to other people that we're fabulous and good enough? And I feel like, I don't know, how do we solve that? Like, how do we make it cool to save money? Because I'm not going to go on Instagram and like show a snapshot of my bank account, like, look how much money I have. Like that, I'm not going to do that. Like Dave Ramsey is like, I think his line is where the paid off mortgage is like the new BMW. He's trying to tell people to live debt free. And I just think, it's fun to be like, ooh, look at me and look at everything I have and look at these cool vacations and look at this, what I'm wearing and la, 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 la. But can people really afford that? And if they can, great, like good for you. But I don't want you to feel like you're not enough if you don't have those things, because I'm pretty confident, but I scroll through Instagram and I'm like, oh, look at that vacation they're on. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Like, I still do that. I do that, and I know I'm doing that. And I know that means that I'm not confident enough in myself. And I say, I don't care what people think, but I do. Anyway, so I think talking about it is going to be the first step. But food, clothing, and shelter, even with, we think we need food, clothing, and shelter, like there are categories in there. So I just found that really interesting, and I had to share. Like, as I'm talking to my kid, things I'm learning about basic necessities. Anyway, I hope you have a great day.